This is a video on how to make a Paracord wine caddy. This one was one of the first ones that I made. It's dual collar. We will be using single collar today. The materials that you will need are about 100 foot of paracord cut into 6 10-foot lengths. If you do two collar, you're going to need 5 foot of one, 5 foot of the other. And I would add maybe an inch or two of one of the colors, and you will see that later on why. You need 2 9-foot pieces, or cut in half for one or the two collars. You're going to need 1 12-foot piece, or 6 and 6 foot. You need 1 10-inch piece. You're going to need a key ring for the very bottom. I use a split key ring. The steel is very good. It's not flexible or anything. It won't pull apart. You're going to need 2 jump rings. I ordered these from Walmart. I showed how one of them can be split apart with pliers. They're very strong. You need 2 of those. You can also use 2 key rings, smaller key rings if you want. It's just more difficult to get the cord within the ring. You'll need a fid. You'll need a cord keeper. You're going to need 3 nails. You're going to need your jig and a whole bunch of rubber bands, about 6 to 8 rubber bands. You need, of course, your scissors, the burner, and an empty wine bottle, wine option. First off, we're going to start out with one of the 10-foot pieces. I'm going to run it through the large key ring and split it half and half. Get the very middle. I'm going to hook that over the bottom of my jig. I'm going to take one of the nails and I'm going to run this all the way up and run it through my little keeper up at the top. I always start out with the right hand side across first, and I'll snug this up, not real tight. Then the next one, the left hand across, and I create a little nubbin right here on the side, or whatever you want to call it, the horizontal piece, whatever. But I'm going to count down 7 of these. So there's 2, 2 and a half, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on the 7th one, I'm going to insert a nail through both sides, pull it fairly snug, not real tight, and then continue on with the cobra weave. The only weave I use on all of my projects is a cobra. It's just the easier, and I like it better than any of the others. Now I'm going to count down 6. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the 6th one, I'll insert another nail, and then continue on. All the way to the bottom. But I'm going to stop about a ½ an inch from the ring. Like so. That gives a little bit more flexibility at the bottom. On On this one, you see there's double on the bottom. This is one of the earlier ones I made, but we're going to go this route, and you can see that it gives a little more flexibility on the bottom. I like to cut and burn while it's in the jig. It's just a lot easier. Now we're going to take another 10-foot section, go through the ring, go to the middle. Now I'm going to take the nail out of this, put that to the side, and I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Start out on the right hand side, now the left across. That gives us the first little loop on the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and number 7. I'll take the nail out of here, put it in here, and continue on. Again, go down 6 this time. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, and number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's 5.5. Here's 6. And continue on. Again, stopping about a ½ an inch from the bottom. Okay. Now you're going to continue on doing the same thing for 6 of these uprights. This would be the vertical part. If you do 2 color, I put the halfway point up inside, maybe an inch or so away from the bottom. That way the joint of the 2 different colors is hidden inside the bottom of this. I'm going to do all 1 color today. I'll be switching over to camo shortly, just because of my video camera acted up. I'm going to have a glass of wine. I'll be back when you've completed all 6.